So, hello again. I'm happy to be back. I'm here with you. So, in the last video, I kind of still told you what we are preparing to build. The solution is actually named Zikeding, and it will be a social media platform like LinkedIn. But for the start, we are focusing on the job session, the job functionalities and posting functionalities of the platform. So that's it. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you my process of thinking of the problem, thinking of uh, the objective or the purpose of that platform. So as I told you, we are setting up to build something that is similar to an existing platform. We already have a platform that looks like the thing we want to build, and that platform is actually LinkedIn, as I told you. So what I did or what we could do is I think this is here. So here we have this UML diagram. So this UML diagram is what describes the database of the system that we are setting up to build. And as you can see, this is a diagram that I get from the internet. I don't actually remember from where I get it from, but I think it should be from a repo that is called Groking the system design interview, I think, something like that. Let me show you where I get the diagram from. So since it is a social media platform, what I told myself is that I don't actually want to start thinking again and going in some deep reflections about how am I going to set up the database and all that. So what I did is I went on the internet and I looked for LinkedIn UML diagram. I think this is the search term I initially put out there in order to get the UML diagram I'm using in this project, the UML diagram. And when I start searching, I actually landed on this repo here, which is a system design repository. It's a system design interview repository where they actually describe some popular solutions over there, things at ATM management system, all those things. And here we have design LinkedIn, And here I find all this. We have the use case diagram and the UML diagram that is here. So this is actually what I took as base, as let's say a foundation of what I want to build. I'm actually using it as an example, though it's not as if I want to build something that is one-on-one similar to LinkedIn, but the two platform will be actually similar in some ways, and I'm using this diagram in order to set up the database. So when I find this diagram, once I found this diagram, I told myself that we can now start and kind of choosing a database or choosing a stack where in order to build the actual thing we want to build. So when I consider the solution, as I told you, it will be a social media platform, and for people to really engage with those kind of solutions, I thought they actually need a mobile application. I thought initially of building a web application, and when I actually think about it, I told myself that a web application would be great, but kind of limiting, because people, in order to get to your solution, they need to put something in the URL to the browser, the browser search bar and all that. They need to put a link there, or some people would say they could actually install your application on the phone, but your web app on the phone. But how many people know how to do that? And since we want people to easily engage with the solution and get value from it, I told myself that it would be great. It would be easy for them to have in the hands a mobile application, and using a mobile application they can easily get to the platform and start using it. So I have decided that I would build a mobile application, but I don't actually have a deep experience building mobile application. I have a decent experience building web application. For those of you who don't know it, I have been software now for 4 years. Some people will consider me still a junior, or something in the middle of junior and senior. But I have 4 years of experience now building web application and backend systems. So I've had decent experience building web applications using React, Angular, and Svelte. So I decided to leverage that experience I have on the web and use a solution that can wrap that web application, or that can wrap web applications into mobile applications. Because right now we are building an MVP, and we don't want Uh, we don't want to waste a lot of time building something that we'll find out later that people don't actually need the solution. Is an MVP. We just want to try out uh, the thing, get the solution out there, and see if people would actually engage with it and start using it or get some value from it. So this is the reason why I told myself I don't want to. I could if I want get into something like Flutter or React Native. I've done some Flutter. I've done some Flutter in the past, and if if I wanted, I could get into Flutter and make the mobile application actually in Flutter. But I don't want to go in that path. I want to build something really simple in order to test my idea. So you got me, you got the idea of that that decision I have made, and during my reflection, I've actually chose this stack. Let me open a Notion, and show you the stack. Okay, so I've decided to use a stack that is composed of Pocket Base in the backend, and after Pocket Base, I have SvelteKit as the front end. SvelteKit as the front end. SvelteKit, Tauri, Tauri, and actually Tauri has already reached version the stable version 2, and in the stable version 2 they actually promises that we are now able to build mobile application using Tauri. So you can build a you can have your web application that will actually be wrapped in a mobile a mobile application, a mobile shell, if I can speak like that. So I will be using Pocket Base for the backend. Pocket Base is written in Go, and it's used SQLite as data store. I don't want to write any backend logic. Maybe I will need to. Maybe I will need to do that if I need something more custom or whatever. But I will be starting with Pocket Base using SvelteKit slash Tauri for the front end, and for the UI I will be using Tailwind and Flowbyte. So Flowbyte is actually built on Tailwind. I will also use some components from Preline, and I think that's it. You get the idea. So we have our backend, which is in Pocket Base. We have our front end, we will be using Zikeding and alongside with Tauri. And for the UI, for the user interface, we will be designing it with Tailwind, with some components of Flowbyte, Preline, and that's it. That's pretty much it. And as you can see, I've already set up the project structure. The project structure is like this. We have our backend, and in our backend folder we have our Pocket Base binary, and the front end is here. So I have already set up everything. My source folder for SvelteKit related stuffs, and we have SRC Tauri here, which is for Tauri related stuff. And with that structure, we are set up for building our stuff, right? To make this video a little bit short, I will be stop there, and let's meet in the next video.